Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be doing the Google Picks My Makeup Challenge. As you gorgeous people know, any tip you may have, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. So this challenge was started by the fabulous NikkieTutorials. She is the queen of challenges. I swear to fucking God, she has more creativity in her left pinky than most people do in their entire body. And because I am a tidbit under the weather, I thought we could come on here and do something fun. In case you haven't yet heard of this challenge, I will link Nikkie's video down below, but you basically just type your initials into Google, and the first image that comes up, you have to use those colors in an eye look. I suppose it really doesn't have to be just your eyes. You could get creative with it, but I have not even looked to see what my image will be yet. So let's hop on over to Google. Ron just woke himself. Ron! Stop! He just, Ron! My wiener dog, Ron. My wiener dog, Ron! My wiener dog, Ron, was just moaning in his sleep and he woke up barking because he thought it was another dog. Anyways, let's hop onto Google, and my initials are NL, and then you do look right after that, and let's see what pops up. We'll click onto images. Why the fuck is my internet so slow today? Oh, look at that. That's fun. There's a little bit of color. I see some blue from the Twitter logo. I see some blue from the Facebook logo. A little bit of purple, which I love. And oh my gosh, even though there's like muted colors in here, there's still a shit ton to work with. Oh, fuck me. I wish we had this one right there. Damn it. But alas, this is the one that we're gonna work with. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit bummed. The fuck is this, oil and gas scholarship winners? What the hell? So I'm looking at this image even closer, and in the window, there's like yellow on the building, there's brick, there's teal on the woman's shirt and in the guy's tie, there's gray cement that they're standing in front of, a bluish pillar, so I feel like I wanna do like a purple and blue and yellow look. With yellow though? This could be interesting, so let's start with foundation. I'm first gonna go in with Makeup Revolution in the shade F4, and I'm gonna use this pretty much as a highlight. And then on the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Cream Beige. And I feel like this is a really kind of cold picture, like there's a lot of blue tones in it. And for some reason, the first thing that came to mind was full coverage, so I am going full ass coverage, baby. Oh, yes, honey, cover everything. And I normally set under my eyes with a translucent powder, but I'm noticing behind the girl is that yellow, so I think we're gonna set under my eyes with this banana powder. I know this really isn't gonna do that much, but at least we can start to use the colors that are in the picture. Then for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna go in with some Laura Mercier. We can come back to the face in a little bit. I really wanna start the eyes, and I always like to use a tinted shadow primer, so for that, I'm going in with my go-to NYX's eyeshadow base in the shade 3. I'm looking even more at this picture for any hidden colors, and I almost wish the girl was wearing like a bunch of makeup because then I could pull colors from there, but everyone is almost like colorless in this picture, so I really have to rely on those small details. The first thing that my eyes go to when I look at this picture is the purple and blue in between those lovely gentlemen, so I think I'm gonna start with a little bit of purple. So I'm gonna dip into the Pure My Little Pony palette, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Magic, and I'm gonna place that right on the outer half of my lid, only keeping it on the lid. I'm not blending it up or out or anything. That might be a little bit darker than the purple that's in the picture, but I feel like once we mix it with a little bit of blue, it'll be somewhat close. And I'm just patting that purple on, really packing it in so that it's saturated as fuck. I'm noticing in this photo that there are a lot of hard edges. There's not much roundness anywhere. A lot of things are square and really sharp, so to give this look a sharp edge, I'm gonna put some masking tape right here on the corner, and we can kind of replicate those edges that this photo has. Shit, is that even? Meh, we'll see. Next, with the same palette, I'm gonna dip into this yellow shade, which is Kindness, and we're gonna lay that down as a base right here on the inner corner of the eye. I think I'm gonna go back over this with a shimmery product, but this will at least give it something yellow to lay down on. Ooh, I like those colors together. It reminds me of a flower or sports team. With the Morphe B palette, I'm gonna dip into both of these colors and create kind of a custom shade. And I'm gonna place that right here on the outer corner and kind of work it up the crease and smoke that purple out. Right about there, and then I'm only gonna go about 2/3 of the way into the eye. And once I have that laid down, I'm gonna take a clean, fluffy brush and blend those edges out. I also see quite a bit of black, so I'm just gonna place a little bit of that right here on the outer corner. And I'm gonna keep it pretty much refined to right here, but blend it out in little tiny circular motions. And then once again, kind of blend those edges out with a fluffy brush. Pull these bitches back. Ooh, clean edge. Ooh, nice. So this look right now is very kind of gross. I actually went in a lot darker than I thought I would, and we lost a good portion of that purple and yellow, so I think I'm actually gonna cut the crease so that we can lay down a bit more of that color, which is actually perfect because I see that there's a lot of heavily contrasted colors in here, like the white against the blue, white against the black. So I'm gonna take some Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer and just cut this little bitch out. And I'm not cutting this all the way to the outer edge because I do still want there to be darkness on the outer corner. Actually, just kidding, I am gonna take it to the outer corner right about there. And we'll clean that edge up with a little bit more concealer. This is ColourPop in the shade Medium Tan. And I do want to warn everyone, this is probably not gonna be a good look at all. This is honestly more for fun than anything. So judge me if you have to, but I mean, please don't. Okay, now that we have something for these colors to stick to, I'm gonna go back into the Morphe 35B palette, into this yellow, and let's stick that right here on the inner corner like we did before. Ooh, yes, baby, that is a lot better. I'm laying this about halfway into the eye, and I'm just packing it on because I want it to be really fucking pigmented. I honestly feel like I'm doing the 100 layers of eyeshadow challenge. I have so much fucking shit on my eye right now, but as long as we get something that looks halfway decent, I'll be satisfied. To get those purples that are in there, I'm gonna start by dipping into this lavender, and I'm gonna start right on the middle of the eye and work it towards the outer corner. God, this looks so ugly. Okay, you know what? Honestly, I kind of want to start over because I'm looking in my monitor, and this is just so fucking atrocious. Ugh. We've made it this far, but honestly, I just over blended that blue up there, and it's way too high, and this cut crease is turning out like shit. I think I want to wipe this off, and we're gonna start the fuck over. And we are back. I am so sorry about that. I couldn't lie to myself anymore and think that it was good. So we're back with a clean canvas. I'm just gonna prime these little bitches. Damn, that was bad. Like, oh. Okay, so I know this is breaking the rules a bit, but honestly, I just hate this fucking picture. So we're gonna go back to Google, and this time I'm gonna type in my middle initial as well. So we're gonna do NGL look. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's natural gas again. If this is the same picture, I'm gonna be so pissed. Ooh, what do we have? Does that really count? I mean, it's a picture of a graph. Let's try adding an S to the looks. Okay, there we go. I added an S to looks and a picture actually popped up. Now looking at this picture, I see that there are quite a few colors to work with. We have this purple here, this kind of teal, this darker blue. We have this blue in the name. We also have the blue from the little Instagram app, and we have the blue and white up here. So it looks like once again we are working with blues, but you know what? Don't give a shit at this point. I'm gonna dip back into the 35B palette, into this shade right here. I think that's kind of what's on his shirt. And we're gonna place that right here on the outer corner and work it into the crease. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I don't know that I've ever used this shade. Giving me seafoam green realness. But we're taking this and just blending it out. And not gonna lie, I really, once again, have no fucking idea what look I'm gonna create. But there is absolutely no way in hell that this could possibly turn out worse than that last one did. I'm seeing that inside the little checker print on the guy's shirt is kind of an aqua color, so let's dip into that. And I'm gonna smoke that out pretty much over what we just laid down. I'm hoping that'll kind of intensify the color because what I just put down was a little bit patchy. And we'll just blend this out as well. The very first thing I notice about this picture is the purple in that guy's shirt. It really pops, so I really want it to pop on my eye look. So I'm gonna take this Bad Habit Aftershock palette and dip into BPM. And I really want this shit to stick, so I'm gonna wet it with some setting spray. Ugh. And I'm gonna start right here in the middle and kind of work it out. I don't want it to go all the way to the outer edge, and I don't want it to go all the way to the inner corner because I do want to lay some more blue on the inner part. For the inner part of the eye, I'm gonna dip into Drop. And once again, I'm gonna give that shit a squirt. Ooh, everything is better when it's moist. I'm gonna gently lay that on the inner corner and work it into that purple. This is such an improvement from that last look that we did. My goodness. To deepen up the outer corner just a tad, I'm gonna dip into Plur and start right here on the outer corner and kind of work it up. Let's soften up those edges with a clean, fluffy brush. Underneath the eye, we're gonna smoke out a little bit of this blue. I know it's not the exact same color as what's in the shirt, but it's as close as I can get it. I'm gonna take this kind of low down because I noticed there's a lot of black in this, so I kind of want to smoke a little bit of black above this blue. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Corrupt on this little tiny pencil brush and smoke it out right on the lash line. I'm gonna blend that out even more with a clean, fluffy brush. I'm torn between adding black to the waterline or a nudish color because their background is kind of like a pinky nude or blue. Let's try blue first. That made my eye really red. I think I'm gonna go over that with black because it just doesn't look right to me. Their background is kind of like a pinky lavender shade, so I'm gonna take some High Wire by Makeup Geek, and that's what I'm gonna use to highlight the inner part of my eye. And we'll go in with lashes, just have to scrape all the spermies off, don't ask how they got there. For highlighter, I'm just gonna be a basic bitch and go with Becca's Prosecco Pop, and these two are kind of overexposed in their highlighted areas, so let's go in extra with highlighter. That's just me trying to find excuses to add more highlighter. The background of the picture is kind of this color mixed with this, so I'm gonna try to mix them, we'll see what happens. So that is ColourPop's Marshmallow, which does not go with that, and then I'm gonna go over that with Oprah's Nude Potion. And here we are with the final look. Not sure that I love the lips, it's giving me more hypothermic vibes than anything, but I think we'll leave it. I honestly don't hate this look. Like, we have the purples from the shirt, the teals, we have the blues in there, I'm liking it. This is eons above that first look that we did, like, holy fuck. But you know, I gotta say, this is kind of a difficult challenge, which means it's a good one. You would think it'd be easy because the colors are already there for you, but the way that you place them makes a world of difference. But yeah, it's not too bad, I kinda like it. But there you go, like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepopluxe.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at OfficialNady, and you can follow me online at thepopluxe.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.